Okay, a quick preamble to this video, which I actually originally made in the summer, about 3 weeks ago, and it's now entering into fall, which I really don't like. But okay, the point is this, that we can be creative in several different ways, and sometimes being creative means looking at what you have, finding new ways to use it so that you can add some joy and pleasure into your life. So that's what this video is about. It's about figuring out how to be creative, how to be brave and venture into areas that you have not done before, or that you thought, I would like to do this, and just jumping in and doing it. And when you do that, when you venture forth like that in life, you have to be creative. So you learn to work with what you have. Okay, you have to buy a few things here and there, but basically, you're finding creative ways to live life. And when you do that, it becomes way more enjoyable, a lot more fun. Good morning. This is my morning coffee in my SUV camping. I am 67 as of this month, August 31st. Okay, well, today's not August 31st, but it will be. My husband is 78. We are doing senior camping, just because we're seniors, in our SUV tent. We purchased our Napier, I think it's called Backroads SUV tent. Definitely it's an SUV tent, and we've attached it to our Honda. I had always wanted to go camping in this kind of setup because it allows me to sleep in the back of the vehicle with the seats down, and we've leveled it out and put a nice double-sized mattress in there with some memory foam, and it was perfect. It's my idea of camping. You gotta have some kind of comfort. If you look at the picture, you'll see that the back window has a covering over it, and that's a pillowcase that I redesigned to fit over the window. When sleeping in the back, you want some privacy, but you also want a bit of airflow, so that design keeps the bugs from coming in. Okay, before the evening gets too far into darkness, this is our setup. There's one bed in there, which we may be sharing, or Stanley says he might feel like he's a little claustrophobic, but I think he'll be fine. I've got an extra fan for in there, powered by my Jackery. I have these little twinkle lights that are going to show up sometime when it gets dark enough. There you go, twinkle lights. And here's the other part of our tent, 10 by 10. In the corner there is the trifold mattress that Stanley might sleep on. That's his sleeping gear in those two bags. This is our porta potty in the corner. This is our eating area. It looks a little bit dark there because we've got the rain fly thing over the tent just in case it rains. There's our dry goods and our pots and pans, our cooler. We have some electric that we brought into our tent. I've sealed everything off so no bugs come in. And that's it. And Stanley's out attending to the fire. And I have an apple cooking in the fire, so I'm gonna go out and we're gonna eat that. Okay, here's my apple with caramel that I baked in the fire, although it was just dull coals before. Now Stanley's put some new logs on, so we got a bigger fire. Now we're gonna open this up. Can you hold that for me, Stan?
and videotape me opening it. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Look at that, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I should have brought another plate out, but maybe we can just eat it out of this. Alright, let me give you a slice. Yeah. Okay. The apple is great. Okay? But this is what you gotta watch out for. See that hole? Yeah. And Ash burned a hole through the plate, onto my leg, and burnt a hole in my chair. What a surprise. There's a lot I could say about our great camping experience, and this was our first after maybe 40 years of not camping. But the main purpose of this story is to tell you about the Napier CRV or SUV camping tent that attaches to your vehicle. One of the things I wanted to mention was when you open up the hatch on the back, and of course the fly leaf or whatever for the tent goes over the hatch, you've got your cargo lights in the back of the vehicle that stay on. Now, depending on what model you have, some of them go off automatically after 15 minutes. Our 2021 Honda is supposed to do that, and we had tested it at home. It did go off after 15 minutes, but when we were camping, for some reason, it didn't go off. So we moved the little lock on the vehicle to turn off the lights. And to return that lock into its correct position so that when we put the hatch down it locks correctly, there's a little button that you can press, and that will cause it to lock in the correct position again. Just thought I'd put that out there because I did Google it, and I got all kinds of information on how to do it and use a screwdriver and do this and move that and pop the lights, and anyway, that's what we did with our vehicle. So I just wanted to put that out there in case anybody is researching that and trying to figure that one out.